What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we're going to be covering Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League, Green Lantern one-shot. These are really tie-ins to everything going on with Dark Crisis. We're going to get a one-shot for every member of the Justice League that is currently being, I guess you could say, imprisoned by Pariah, having the essence of all these superheroes. He believes that he is creating new worlds. And in a sense, he kind of is. But like we found out in the most recent issue of Dark Crisis, Hal Jordan had let us know that these aren't just worlds, these are weapons. That Pariah is being manipulated into doing all of this by the Great Darkness. And so with the Justice League essence being captured inside of these energy balls, these energy worlds, each of them are living out, honestly, wonderful and terrific lives that they have led for themselves. This is to keep them dormant, to keep them contained. And so this is the story of Sector John Stewart. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, you have liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with the Green Lantern Corps battling something on the outside of Earth. We see that blindfolded lantern yet again. This lantern being Kyle Raynor. Natasha Irons also being a Green Lantern. As these lanterns battle wave after wave, we are getting narration from John Stewart's mother. She is telling the story of the Guardian being John Stewart, telling the story of his life, of before he was the Guardian, before he was the Green Lantern, in the days that he was a Marine, of his time in war, of him praying for some kind of light, for some kind of help. At the same time this story is being told, our lanterns up in space are battling the best they can, but they are getting overwhelmed. Kyle calling out to John Stewart, letting him know that they need assistance. This is where we pick up at the house of John Stewart. John currently building a fence, his mother telling a story to his sister. All of the narration has come from her. She tells us of the Battle of Oa, of John Stewart founding a team, one made up of lanterns, called the Watchtower. They have been tasked with protecting Earth, and John Stewart, he has gone into retirement. And when he took that ring off, he became an architect. And now they live this very peaceful life. No problems, no issues, just enjoying it. But this is when John Stewart's little sister begins to glow green, floating up into the sky. This is a message from Kyle, saying that John Stewart is needed, that they have found her, and that the bright revenant is with them. With John Stewart's sister going back to normal, John and his mother have a conversation off to the side. His sister unaware of anything that just happened. What we learn is that the ones attacking are known as the Radiant Dead. They are the ones who killed the old Guardians. In some kind of attempt to take down the central battery, John Stewart had saved it and he hid it away. And it takes the shape of his baby sister, letting his mom know that it really is her, or at least Jonathan's memory of her. She is just more than she used to be. And his mother, she's not a dumb woman. She never asked any questions when her baby girl was brought back to her, never aging, staying exactly how she is. Being very thankful for having her daughter back. She knows John Stewart has to go out there. He has to be the Guardian, but she still worries for his safety. And so hugging his sister, we see John Stewart take off to the sky. As he makes his way to the battlefield, we see the Guardian rise up out of him with spear in hand. We see the Guardian go in on a full attack. The Lanterns taking very heavy losses in this battle. An hour ago, they had 2,300 lanterns, and now they are down to 932. The Bright Revenant getting too close to the central battery. We see it come alive. With a giant screech, it opens up its eyes, and we see it go in for the attack. Headed directly for Earth, headed directly for the central battery. We see the Guardian, John Stewart, he goes in solo. We see our lantern cut his way through the Bright Revenant, slicing and dicing, ensuring that it will never harm this planet. He knows what this thing is. He knows how strong this thing is. He knows the power, the worlds, the gods that it has taken down. But this world, it belongs to the Guardian. With a giant explosion of green light, the Radiant Dead are in fact dead. The day being won, John Stewart heads back down to retirement, heads back down to his mother and sister. He continues to build his fence. And that will be the end of this issue. Now, if you guys want to read the Hawk Girl part of this story, you guys are gonna have to go and buy the comic to check it out. It's really just showing us what Hawk Girl is going through. It's a little bit disappointing that they only gave it, I think, about 12 pages. I don't even think they gave us that many for Hawk Girl. You know, DC is real infamous for doing this. They don't really want to commit to an entire issue of Hawk Girl, so instead of giving us a bigger Green Lantern story, they cut it down and give us like 8 or 10 pages of something else. And I get it, it's definitely a good way to go about it from a marketing standpoint, so on and so forth. But I have just loved the Green Lantern so much in the Infinite Frontier, and now in Dark Crisis. I would really love to explore Sector John Stewart just a little bit more. And Kyle Raynor just looks absolutely phenomenal. I am glad that they did these stories, because while they are inside trapped, their essence are trapped as a world, if you will. Pariah is giving them everything that they could have ever dreamed for, granting their best wishes, their biggest hopes. This is ensuring that they're not gonna fight back, ensuring that they are gonna stay right where they are. The only hope, I think, is going to be Barry Allen. He is going to be the one to break them out, show them that this is not real, that it is nothing more than fantasy. That is, of course, if Wally West is even able to rescue Barry Allen. And he really is trying with great effort. You'll have to check that out in the current Flash series. I do wonder how they were able to capture John Stewart, because recently we saw that he was more or less connected to the Source Wall, being referred to as the Ascended, talking to the Source itself. Is Pariah truly that powerful? And if he is currently that powerful, what could possibly stop him? Not only that, the Great Darkness, it is working through Pariah. So how powerful is the Great Darkness? Even if we brought the Justice League back, how could they possibly stop it? My biggest hope is that once Dark Crisis has finally come to an end, that John Stewart is going to stay as one of the Ascended, and we're gonna see him become more of a universal force than anything else. Because we have so many Green Lanterns right now, it's perfect for John Stewart to go off and become the Ascended. Or not become, he's already become the Ascended, but go be the Ascended. And whatever that is going to entail. But yeah, lots of potential. I really hope that we get some Kyle Raynor stuff. They've been teasing him a lot, and I really want him to get some good spotlight. And I definitely would not mind a Funko Pop looking like Kyle Raynor does in this comic. Maybe I can get a commission for it, because God, it is freaking amazing. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you are trying to get caught up on everything going on with Dark Crisis, be sure to check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It will take you to a playlist that has all of the issues in reading order. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.